What's up, guys? This is Stacker Factor, and these are four very unique pieces of silver. Let's get stacking. All right, guys. Under the bubble wrap are four very unique pieces of silver. I'm really excited about this video. I love these pieces. So, this first piece here, you guys might have seen in a really old video. This is a 4-ounce round. It is 999 fine silver layered in platinum, and this thing is super reflective. I'm trying not to face reveal here. But look at the size of this thing. It's massive and it's super, super thin. If you guys remember my Platinum Eagles, then you'll recognize this design. I really, really like this eagle. Look at those feathers. This piece came in the capsule, and like every piece here, I got it on PMs for sale on Reddit. And I got a killer price. Just a gorgeous piece, guys. But it gets better. This one I'm really excited about. I got this for my little brother. As you guys know from the Jesus bar video, he is a devout Christian. So I got him his second piece. This is a St. Michael shield stacker. And look at that relief. Look at that detail. This thing is so cool. It came in this capsule. They call them stackers because they are made to be stacked on top of each other, but I am not taking this out of the capsule and stacking it on another one of these. I've been watching these for about 6 months, but the premium was just too high, and I got a great deal on this. I saw it come up on PMs for sale, and I scooped it up as soon as I could at the price I wanted. Yeah, I know my little brother's going to be super happy with this. There's no mint mark on it that I can see, but from doing a little research, I found that it was minted or made in South Korea, which I'm not too sure about, so don't quote me on that, but it's really hard to find where this is from. But this is so cool. Look at that. Yeah, just amazing, guys. Great, great piece. It is worth the premium. I would have paid, had I known this looked this cool in person, I would have got one of these a long time ago. I don't even care about the price. I think I'm going to go buy one for myself after this video, as a matter of fact. All right, this next piece is also very special. This was made by a member of PMs for sale. Beautiful art piece here, a little ingot or round. It's also 4 ounces like the platinum layered piece that you guys saw earlier. And you can see the artist name right there. It says Pops with a little anvil. I forget what his Reddit handle was. I'll try to find that and put it in the description, but he makes really, really cool stuff. And what's really cool about this little piece is it's not like a coin or a round. I like leaving this on my desk and just looking at it. It just gets cooler and cooler every time I see it. And nobody else has something like this. Well, at least this exact one. You know, there's 1 million Canadian maples or 1 million American silver eagles, but there's only one of these. And it's just fantastic. And it's just cool. It's just cool knowing the artist too. To have someone who actually made this send it to you. What a nice piece. And lastly, guys, I'm so stoked about this piece. This might be my favorite piece. This thing is so epic. I couldn't find out any information about it. I have no clue who made it, where it came from. Like every piece here, I got it on PMs for sale, and like every piece here, I tested it on my Sigma, so I know it's legit, and I'm just thrilled. It does not have a weight stamped into it, and I honestly forgot how much it weighs, so I got the trusty scale here. In fact, I'm going to set that up. Make sure it is on ounces troy. Okay, it's good to go. All right, guys, drum roll. We have here a custom-made Megalodon tooth. And look at the freaking detail of this thing. Look at that. This thing is so shiny, and it looks exactly like a real Megalodon tooth. There's little serrations on the side here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video. There you go. The level of craftsmanship and detail in this is just outstanding. Outstanding. I forgot what I paid for it, but I paid around $30 an ounce. Let's put this on the scale here. Okay, yeah. I think I paid $150 for it. So maybe a little over 30, maybe 35 an ounce. I can't remember. I'll have to check my Reddit DMs. But this thing is so cool. This is so cool. I would have paid $200 for this. I mean, look at the detail. It's not even about the price. Something like this is just, this makes me happy, guys. This is what being a stacker is all about. And it is sharp too. This thing could actually probably open a package, no problem. It is sharp. Now, I tried to do research to figure out who made this. There's one guy on YouTube that has a video about making Megalodon teeth, and he goes through the whole process. I messaged him and asked him if he knew anything about this, but he never got back to me, and frankly, this looks way cooler than the stuff he was making. So I have no clue. If any of you guys know anything about this, please put it in the comments or send me an email, stackerfactor@gmail.com. But this thing is so epic. Now what I'm going to do here is weigh this little 4-ounce lion, because I actually never weighed it when I got it, and yep, look at that. It's actually a little more than 4 ounces. Thank you, Pops. Shout out to you there. Look for this mint mark, guys. If you ever see that, definitely do a little research, because it's probably something really cool and worth buying. This shield stacker here is 2 ounces. Obviously, it's in the capsule, so it's going to weigh a little more than 2 ounces. Yeah, 2.376. But yeah, these two are worth every penny. I recommend every stacker get one of these. They are just, whew. God. Okay, guys, I'm getting sweaty over here because I'm getting excited. And then if you guys ever find one of these floating around, I don't think I've ever even seen another one on PMs for sale. I know you can find them online somewhere. I don't know if this was just a one-off year or if they make these every year, but also really cool. It makes me happy every time I see it. Sorry guys, I lost focus there. Okay. So these are the 4 pieces I wanted to show you guys. Not everything has to be rounds or bars or coins. Silver comes in all forms. And even though these all cost a little bit more, except for maybe this lion here, it is worth it once you have a bunch of weight and a bunch of buffaloes and maybe a couple kilos. It is worth it to get something that makes you happy. I've never regretted paying a higher premium for something like this. If silver went up to, say, $500 tomorrow overnight, I'd have no problem selling my rounds, selling a couple kilos and cashing them out, but I'm not going to sell these. These are mine. They make me happy. And that's what being a stacker is all about, guys. So I'm going to wrap this video up here shortly. I've been trying to touch on a few news topics every time I make a video, and I'm really bad at making outlines, so I'm kind of going to spitball this one here. If you've been paying attention to the news or the markets, you'll know that First Republic Bank is just tanking. People are calling it a zombie bank, which is a term I've never really heard before. And that bank was in trouble a few months ago. I don't know if it got bought out or bailed out or what, but it's right back where it started. And I think it's going to be foreshadowing of things to come. The Federal Reserve is going to have at least one more rate hike. A lot of people think they're going to hike it up 2 more times. And that's going to put a lot of stress on more banks. So interesting things are coming, guys. First Republic spooked the entire market today. Everything just kind of dropped off. It rebounded a little towards the end of the trading day, but it's not good news for the markets, but it is good news for the stackers, because silver and gold were kind of drooping a little bit in the very early morning hours. And as soon as that news hit about First Republic, and I think it was down like 38% or 40%, I think they even halted trading on it. As soon as that started getting attention, silver and gold shot up. And gold shot up over 2,000 for a little bit again. And silver and gold, I've kind of found a floor. Gold at 2,000 and silver at 25. And those are high floors for those metals. And if 1 or 2 more banks has trouble, or a big bank, like another top 20 bank has trouble, they're going to explode. Back in January, I predicted that silver would reach a high of $29.50 this year. Citibank just came out and said they expect silver to hit 30. So there you have a massive, massive bank saying that silver might hit 30 this year. They expect it to, actually. So I really hope I am proven right on my prediction, because it takes a lot of guts to make a prediction. Some guys don't, because they're wimps and they're afraid of being wrong. But also, I hope I'm wrong in my prediction, in that I hope silver goes way higher than $29.50. I hope it goes to $199.50, honestly. I don't think it will. I think $29.50 is a great prediction, and I think it's going to hit that on the dot, actually. I don't think it's going to get to 30 as much as I want it to. But still, guys, great news for the stackers. Be careful with your money. I do think that we are going into a depression. We are already in a recession, so when you hear them talking about us heading into a recession, they're asleep at the wheel. Usually the big media outlets and the government will come out and say we're in a recession when we're already 6 months into it, and even almost heading out of it, because they like to make it seem like it's shorter. But we are smack in the middle of a recession, heading into a depression. Now, that doesn't mean for certain we will get to a depression. There are still things that can be done to avoid that. And there is always the unpredictable element, the thing that nobody sees coming. A lot of people are saying that unpredictable element is the FedNow program that's being rolled out in July. But I remember last year, they were targeting that for March or April of this year, and they're behind schedule. So I don't know if they're going to be on schedule for that in July, and that is not even a full CBDC. That's kind of like the foundation for a full CBDC. But the U.S. government is heading towards a CBDC, and that's where we're going. I don't like it. I don't want it. But it's like one of those things, like when everyone started getting cell phones, you know? You had those people that said, oh, I'm never going to get a cell phone. It's like, yeah, you will. And now everyone has one, and almost nobody has a landline anymore. So we are going to digitize our money, but we are not going to digitize our silver. Buy the physical, guys. Do not buy SLV, PSLV, any of that BS. Buy it and keep it in your possession, in a safe, buried in your backyard, somewhere protected. Don't just put it in a shoebox under your mattress. But be positive, guys. We are the 1%. We are the 1%. The 1% that stacks silver. And it's even less than 1%. It's even less than 1%, guys. We're a very special group, and we're going to be a very rich group. Guys, this is Stacker Factor signing off. I hope you like this video. I hope you like these pieces. And as always, keep on stacking.